You should be with him, I can't compete. You looked at me like I was someone else. Someone else, can't you see? I'm the one who's slow dancing in the dark. Sometimes I wish I could sing, like actually sing, right? So this diary entry is quite impromptu. Why am I doing this? Maybe I should have light. Well, I I suppose there's no light. Um, I feel like I'm constantly breaking my own heart. I feel like sometimes it's easier for me to fall into toxic habits that allow me to portray myself in a way that seems honorable than to be authentically myself and grow within God and within who I am and who I've been created to be from the circumstances that I am in, because it's so much more painful to do everything as myself. It's so much more painful to do everything as myself, because if I'm this fake person and just this pile of toxic behaviors and patterns that I developed in my youth and that I adopted in order to seem more normal, I'm worth saving, or I seem worth saving, or seem saved to people who are so fixed on the idea of becoming clean, pure, righteous, or being a functioning person in looking normal and looking like some kind of societal norm. I think my lack of romantic interests in this year of 2025 has really helped me reframe how I view my life and how I view other people's perception of me, because I notice a lot of it is just the projection of ideas, specifically romantic ideals that they have in mind for the opposite or the same sex. And when one person does not adhere to that, it does disrupt. And understand that I don't so much ask for me to be seen as normal than I ask for me to be loved anyway, for it not to be a reason to degrade. I know it seems odd. And it's a month until my birthday, the 11th of March right now. And I'm terrified of celebrating my 21st because I don't see much reason to celebrate. I know it sounds insane, but I know my mother would have. She would have wanted me to. She would have seen me be upset about my birthday, and she would have planned out something lovely and wonderful. And as much as it would be cringe or embarrassing or even neglect the real emotional issues, it would be hers. It would be her effort. I think my hope is for a Bratz doll for my 21st. I know it sounds ridiculous, but there's so much more to it. Sure, it could have been Monster High, but really it was a Bratz doll. It was the one doll, the one toy really I always wanted. Besides Legos, I was really into Legos, and I got a lot of Legos, thankfully. I had the privilege of having parents that could afford to get me Legos. I just wasn't allowed Bratz dolls. My sister always refused to get me Bratz dolls, well, refused to get Bratz dolls because she liked Barbie at the time, and it was like, no, get a Bratz doll, get a Bratz doll. They have more hair, and then she never did, and I can't even blame her. I think one day I will have a card house, be on the coast, and a big plot of land with the ocean, specifically the Indian Ocean, where, if I remember correctly, the sun rises from the ocean and sets towards the land. I miss the ocean. Hopefully I do end up living in Durban, or near Durban. A big plot of land is in Durban. That's not built up already. I do love an open field. Plant my trees, my many fruit trees, and do. Sometimes I think if they got to know me, you know the TikTok sound? I think if they got to know me, they would like me. But I don't think that's entirely true. I think the more people that dislike you shows how specific you are for some people. And I just really wish I was around more of my people. My weirdos or my strange thingamabobs, and I don't know. People who followed the white rabbit and fell down the rabbit hole and bit the cookie and drank the potion and, I don't know, had conversations with the smoking caterpillar and screamed down with the bloody red queen, and I don't know, it's Alice in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and then Alice in Wonderland, the movies, were my favorite things as a child for a period. It made me being different seem like a good thing. Not just in gender, sexuality, or whatever weirdness people try to, whatever boxes people try to fix it to, but being different. Being different. So, if this is my future kids watching this, if I some grace and some pain, maybe a bit of luck, some wonderful events, my kids watching this, I love you. I love you all dearly. I love you dearly. And I want you to know that I've had your names in my heart since now. I won't share them now. Not on the internet, but I have. And to my future partner, I love you. And thank you for loving me so dearly. Thank you for choosing to stay. And to all the many people that I'm going to love in the future, I love you. I love you all dearly, to my future friends, to my family, to you all. And perhaps one day when I'm on stage again, I will probably say this in a speech all over again. But I love you all so dearly. And I hope I make you all feel something, including those I have not met and those I have not met yet. And I hope you see a butterfly, and I love you, and God loves you more. It's okay to be different. It's okay if the way you function is a little bit special. Sometimes you need a few kinks and bends and roundabout turns to truly find the sun through the soil. Okay. Good night. I love you. Bye.